Hello, welcome to How to Play Collecting Dominoes, a game for 2 to 4 players. This game is mostly a children's game, which doesn't necessarily mean it's confined to children. It's just that it's so simple that children should be able to play it, which means it's something that adults can play with children. It comes from the book Dominoes Basic Rules and Variations, which I really got the excerpt from Paget. So we're going to need a double six set of dominoes, and we'll just take them out of our holder, and we'll go ahead and give them a shuffle. And once we've given them a shuffle, we'll take groups of 7, and we're going to build a square of groups of 7, which will be known henceforth as the wall. And the wall is where players will take their dominoes from and form their hand. Initially, they're going to be taking 3 consecutive dominoes, so that means 3 dominoes that are next to each other. Now, it doesn't say anything about which dominoes you can and can't take, so if you want to take some that are on the corners, you're allowed to. So player 1 will take the first 3, then the west will take the next 3. We'll go in a clockwise order because this is a clockwise game. And then everybody will just take 3 dominoes. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get dominoes of the same suit. So you know dominoes have 2 suits on them. If you find a domino that has similar suits, you group those together. You're trying to get as many dominoes of that like suit to score points. And as far as when this game ends, there was no real definition of when the game would end, but rather when the round would end, which would be when all the dominoes in the wall have been taken. So players have 2 choices. They could either grab a domino from the wall, or if anybody's had a discarded domino that they placed in front of them, they can also take that one. That discarded domino, if it goes around the entire round and nobody takes it, it will become frozen, and you'll just have to turn it over, and pretty much that domino is out of the game. So you cannot pick up your own discards. You can pick other people's discards up, but as far as your own discards, you will have to leave them in place. They cannot be used for the rest of the game. So each player takes their turn. They pick dominoes if they think they need them. There's no requirement to discard a domino unless you don't want it. Other than that, you're just going until the wall is completely taken. So either take the domino and keep it or put it back. But you can never take back a discard. So that's just one thing to be aware of. So everybody's grouping their dominoes by similar suit. We see that West has 3 of the 4 suit and 2 of a blank suit. Or maybe they might go for 2. They haven't really figured it out yet. But they do know that they're going to discard the blank suit. That will be picked up by North. East will go ahead and take a random domino and find a 6, a double 6. South will take up the last of the south wall and discard a blank 6. And this will be West's turn to figure out what he wants to do. He grabs a random domino from the wall. It is of a 5-6. So he'll regard this as a 5-suited domino, and he'll put it over there. And then North's turn. North will grab a random domino to determine whether they want to keep it or throw it away. They decide to throw away a double 5. East will go ahead and take a domino, and then it'll be South's turn. South will take a random domino to determine if they want to keep it or not. West, seeing that double 5, will know automatically they need to keep that one. North will take the double blank. East will go ahead and take a random domino. It's something they can keep. And now the round is over with South having taken the last domino. We'll go ahead and group our dominoes together and score our points. Now, scoring in this game is going to be determined by how many dominoes you have of the same type. So, in this instance, we see nobody has any unmatched dominoes. Now, if you had an unmatched domino, it would be worth -1 point if it stayed in your hand. If you have two of them, they'll be -3 points each, so a total of 6. 3 or more unmatched dominoes will be -5 points each. Luckily, today, nobody had that, so we're all going to score some points, some more than others. It just depends on how many dominoes of the same suit that you got and how many of them that you have acquired. So here's the point total. So an end game, say, go to the first player to reach 300 or 400 points. Be a perfect way to do it. And like always, if you actually want to play some dominoes out in public, come to our subreddit card game meetups. Post what city and public place in your city that you want to do this at, and what games you know, and what games you're willing to learn, what games you're willing to teach. Click here in the show more in the description to get links to the rules and other pertinent information, like a Discord channel where we talk about card games, domino games, dice games, and other board games all day, every day. It's a very fun place. Do call your friends. Let them know you'd like to play some dominoes. They might say yes, they might say no, but you never know unless you ask. It always helps to ask. And like always, like, subscribe, and share these videos with other people you know love playing dominoes. And do vote for this month's Game of the Month poll. I want to thank today's musician. I'll see everybody next video.